Hi everyone and welcome back to the Bournemouth career mode on FIFA 21. We are going to get straight into this episode. We're probably going to be playing around 2 months worth of games. Currently doing pretty well in the Premier League, but I don't want to focus on that right now. I'll get back to you after the highlights, although I will be commentating in the highlights. Forget I said any of this, let's just crack on. Oh, and just quickly before all that, I should mention that we have agreed with RC Celta Vigo that Dom Solanke will be joining them for £6.4 million in the January transfer window. So yeah, best of luck to him. Never really worked out here in this career mode. So, you know, that might leave you on a cliffhanger. We might be bringing in a backup striker in January because obviously King on form and at 81 rated, he's definitely our main striker at the moment, and probably will be for the rest of this season and maybe even next season. Who knows? It's a slow process here, slow and long, I guess. Here at Bournemouth, it's not easy to upgrade the whole team in 1 or 2 transfer windows. We've got to take it step by step, and I reckon that Surridge will be third choice once we bring in Dom's replacement, but it all depends on how Surridge can perform in the next 2-ish months that he has before the January transfer window opens. So good luck to Sam Surridge on that one, and good luck to Solanke at Celta Vigo. So we're going to kick off the highlights here with a game at Trees against Nottingham Forest. I don't actually know the name of their home stadium, so I just call it like the Jungle or something. It's quite gay, but anyway, we kind of had a chance here with Danjuma. His shot was blocked. Then a great ball over the top from Neres was met by an awkward bicycle from King. Oh, my voice, Jesus. Diaby here with a shot came pretty close, I reckon. But yeah, you know, we were dominating in the first 20 minutes. So then Neres struck this ball through to King very, very well. And I don't even know what happened here. King with the slide tackle wins it back. Neres picks it back up, who plays it into Lundstrom. You can see the run from Diaby here. What's he going to do? He just cuts inside, loses the ball, then also wins a slide tackle. Neres' weak foot shot was saved by Samba. So yeah, no idea what happened. But I know what happened here. El Capitano with another goal for the season. I know it's only his second, but he is a centre-back. He's 5'10", and he's winning headers more than Philip Billing. That's always going to be what I say. What a legend, Nathan Ake. El Capitano scoring again, which is very nice. Rodak kept us in the game just before half-time. Not really much happened in the second half here. You can see a free kick. I thought it went in first time I saw it from Carvalho, but his shot went over. And we did get the 1-0 win, but I think it was much more comfortable than the scoreline suggested. This next game against Watford was, you know, another game against a relegation, I wouldn't say relegation rival, but a relegation-threatened club. I think we're definitely a lot better than relegation candidates for this upcoming season. But Neres' shot here was blocked. You can see here from the stats, like the first half was one of the most boring halves I've ever played. There weren't too many things to talk about from this game in general, but that first half in particular was just so boring. King with a really, really smart run here. Diaby found him. King struck it in at the near post, and we took the lead 1-0 against Watford early in the second half. I love scoring my goals there. I don't know why, I just do. But here you can see a great tackle from Billing. Saw Cook play it over the top to Neres, and he slotted it into the corner absolutely brilliantly. So yeah, we went 2-0 up against Watford. That was really a cushion goal scored by our Brazilian winger there. Lovely goal, lovely win. Another clean sheet and another 3 points, which is all I care about. We're really doing quite well this season, definitely exceeding expectations at this rate. I was expecting just above mid-table, something like that. I mean, we did get top 10 last year, so I should really be aiming for Europa League, but I'm not really having any aim at the moment. I'm just concentrating on getting 3 points. That would be a hard task against Leicester, but don't tell Moussa Diaby that, because he just scored one of the most cracking goals I've ever seen. Just bang. Oh my god, that is a... Oh, wow, what a goal. What a strike by Diaby. Then King here. Good ball from Neres, but it was a pretty obscure angle for King to shoot from. But he should have scored this one, that's for sure. He went near post with a defender coming up on his left shoulder with 20 to go. Schmeichel saved it. You can see here Danjuma cuts inside, opens up space, and Schmeichel caught it pretty comfortably. Good positioning from the Danish goalkeeper, and Poulsen there with their only shot of the game. I think that says it all. That was literally their only chance, and that wasn't even a chance. Then Stanic plays through King. Great save from Schmeichel, who had a good game and was unlucky not to keep a clean sheet, because he probably deserved to. But we were just too much for the Leicester team. And it's another 3 points. A 1-0 win away against Leicester, 2 1-0 away wins, and a 2-0 win at home against Watford. definitely positive signs. Then I simulated a game against Everton because of the stamina glitch, and we won 1-0 again. I can't actually remember who scored in that game, but I just don't want to play with... You can see here, again, stamina glitch just carried over from Sims, which I didn't even know was a thing either, so thanks, EA. But it's just ridiculous, the fact that it's still in the game. Then we lost against Arsenal. So, it is unfortunate, but I'm just not playing with an unfit team. I'm sorry, I will refuse to. Thankfully, the next game was 6 or 7 days later, so players actually rested. Liverpool at home, big game. They are a very good team, of course. They've got such a good team on paper, but we should have stopped this goal. Ake with a tackle, should have gotten to it first. He misses the second tackle. Mane gets him off the ball and assists Roberto Firmino, who slots that in to make it 1-0 in one of the most frustrating passages of play, I have ever witnessed. But then we got Josh King in behind, who made it 1-1. So, we can kind of excuse what happened before in a way. Danjuma needs a lot of credit as well, because his assist here was good. Let's just take a look at this. That little dink from the the Dutchman was just beautiful. Great finish from our top goal scorer this season. Billing with another nice ball over the top. It wasn't as good as Danjuma's, but it was still nice. Unfortunately, Alisson was too good for Cook. A nice 1-2 here between Firmino and Koke was saved by Rodak, and then we thought we got it away, and it was just a bit of a mess in the box here, but we do eventually actually clear the ball. Diaby on the overlap here. He's got King in the middle, but Van Dijk just gets in the way and proves to be too much for Josh King to handle there. We do have a very nice opportunity here going in behind with David Neres just after the hour mark. Billing found him. He's too much for the fullback, and he slots it in. It's a great goal from David Neres, who is becoming a fan favourite at Dean Court. He really is turning into a top class winger. And then Wijnaldum's ball was nearly caught up to by Grujic, but it wasn't enough, and we won 2-1 against Poole. What a 3 points, boys. That is big cheese. So, yeah, good win, of course. Craven Cottage, Fulham FC up next. Really expected 3 points from this one. Absolutely no doubt about it. We started the much better team. You can see Williams' shot here was saved by that goalkeeper, some random bloke from Russia. Lundstrom's ball then was met at the feet by King, who played a 1-2 with Danjuma. Then Lundstrom played it one more to Cook, and then the ball through to Neres was a bit awkward, but Neres' ball, very heavy, but King's header, the neck muscles, absolutely class. Brilliant goal from our Norwegian top goal scorer. As I've said before, he is scoring a lot more than last season. I mean, last season he was a decent bagsman in the Premier League, but this season he's really scoring a lot, and also incorporating everyone else into the game, because he's such a mobile striker. He can do it all. He's got so much in his locker. But how about this run from Robertone here? Just getting through everyone. Like, we couldn't tackle him for ages, or we couldn't tackle him at all for that matter. He gets down to Ake here and just sells him a sanger. Thankfully, Rodak is equal to his attempt on goal. We got a bit lucky there. Rodak getting our defence out of jail. Lundstrom played it through to Danjuma. I cut back with him, and I was not expecting this. Top bins from Arnaut Danjuma Groeneveld. He's not scored too many this season. I mean, he's got a bunch of assists, but that's really nice. I don't think he's been as standout as Neres, but he's still there. He's still making noise. He is still a class winger. We love that from Arnie. They get a ball in behind here too. I think, yeah, Robertone again. This is a great ball in, and then that guy hits the post for Fulham. And then look at this. We whack it up the pitch. Can you believe it? This is like the Bournemouth of old. Counter-attack FC. Neres with King in support, who just loses his man in the middle. That goal. Oh, come on. That is absolutely exceptional play from the boys in black and red. Joshua King with the slot into the corner. All the credit has to go to the likes of the defence. Cook and Neres. Neres took it forward. And yeah, King, good run, good finish. Just a great team move. And then, can you believe it, Knockout's ball into Robertone or whatever his name is. It hit the post again. So unlucky for Fulham. Stanic lost the ball a bit here, but immediately, Williams won it back. And again, we're on the counter-attack, just like the previous goal. And Josh King is way too much for Hector to keep up with. And he rockets one into the top right corner at the near post with 20 minutes to go. And you bet your ass that was obviously what sealed the win. I mean, the win was already kind of in the bag. This was a nice little play from Fulham, though. Reed's shot saved by the ex-Fulham #1, Marek Rodak. It's just a good performance from him. It's a great team performance, winning 4-0 away from home against Fulham. Again, we haven't had a hugely tough run in this episode so far, but it's not exactly been easy. But, yeah, you know, we can only beat who's in front of us, and for us to win like that is emphatic. Early in this game against Villa, it's stylish play from the boys. Look at this. The flair has really been turned on. Cook's ball in. King down to Nerez. Oi, love, can you fetch me a new pair of tracky dacks? I mean, that was just an unbelievable goal. I might actually... That might be the best goal we've scored this series. Oh, the style and... Oh, it's so good. Unfortunately, it didn't mean much because then this was just a bit awkward because Rossi scored. Second time of asking, unfortunately. Poor defence. We were static at the back. Still, you know, getting over it, if you know what I mean, from that first goal because that was unbelievable. Sensual football stuff. But Josh King here didn't really have too much support, so we cut inside. Heaton was equal to his finesse shot, unfortunately. And, you know, I was so fixated on going for the win. We were on the back foot, arguably. Rodak got us out of jail there, but then PK's caught out of position, and Wesley and Fernandez played a 1-2. Very simple stuff. Good balls. That sounded weird. Good passing play leading up to the goal. Wesley scored. Came out firing in the second half. Cook just slotted it through to King. Never missing this one. When he's on form all right. Josh King with the equaliser. Good stuff. Oh, Williams' shot here saved. Lundstrom, Danjuma across to King, who had a seizure in the box. Don't sue me for copyright, Brody. And then Rossi here, second time of asking, couldn't score. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This game was just so hectic in so many ways. We drew 2-2, and yeah, we then lost to Liverpool in Sim. But again, I'm not playing when we have an unfit team. Once they remove the stamina glitch, I will. And I know it's a big game, that along with the Arsenal game that I had to sim, but I'm sorry, I'm not playing with an unfit team to the extent that EA give us. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I really, really hope you enjoyed it because I do put a lot of effort into these. If you did enjoy it, please help me out by leaving a like and subscribe. And if you didn't, feel free to dislike and leave me a comment down below letting me know what I can improve on. And be honest, because I do want to get better at this sort of shenanigans. Anyway, apart from that, I will see you guys in the next video.